Okay, today we are going to talk about plant and animal cells. As you know, cells are the building block of all living organisms. Okay? The most basic is an animal cell. And an animal cell you can think of as a bag, like a little plastic bag, with a ball in it. And you've got three parts to this. You've got the ball in the middle, which we call a nucleus. You've got this jelly bit here, which we call cytoplasm, and you've got the bag around the outside, which we call a cell membrane. Okay, this is an animal cell. Okay, they're called cells because the guy that first looked down through the microscope, he said they look like little tiny rooms or cells in a monastery, and where the monks lived at the time. So you can think of it as a room. It's got everything it needs in it. Okay, a plant cell builds on that. It has exactly the same components. Okay, so those three: the membrane, the cytoplasm, and the nucleus. But it has three extra things. It has a hard box around the outside, a very hard box made of cellulose. Okay, we call that the cell wall. It also has a big bubble of water inside it, various shapes. We call that the cell vacuole. Now these two together, the high pressure of the water inside against the box on the outside, keeps the cell stiff, the plant cell nice and stiff. Okay, and that's why when you water a plant and it's got lots of water inside, it goes nice and stiff and turgid. If a plant isn't watered, then the cell goes floppy and flaccid. And it's these individual cells being nice and solid that make the whole plant solid. Think of Coke cans stacked on one another. Each Coke can is pressurized and has a solid metal casing and gas inside, and it's nice and stiff. Okay, whereas an animal cell is quite floppy, has no structure. It doesn't need it because animals have skeletons, either that these cells can hang off, like internal skeletons like mammals like us, or exoskeletons like insects and crabs. Now the third thing plant cells have, most plant cells will have, are little green dots. Little green dots in the cytoplasm, in here. Okay, not around there, that's the cell wall. I'll just make the cell wall thicker. Okay, but it has little green dots inside the cytoplasm, and these green dots, we'll label a couple of them here, are called chloroplasts. Okay, chloro means green. Chloroplasts, they contain the chlorophyll, which does the photosynthesis. And this is your plant cell. Okay, animal cell, plant cell. Thank you.